Republicans once again are trying to politicize the Kansas Supreme Court. If you're unaware to why that's bad, the reason is we currently have a bunch of problems with our normal political system, whether it be hyperpartisanship or billions and millions of dollars coming in um, to pretty much make politicians loyal to money or their political party. You shift all of those problems onto the Supreme Court when you make the Supreme Court political. And that's exactly what Republicans want to do. Republicans want the Supreme Court justices to be completely loyal to them, not be focused on whether something is constitutional or not, whether it's legal or not. They just want to be able to pass the law and then the Supreme Court not do anything about it. And that's the thing about checks and balances. Checks and balances don't work when the entire system is just flooded with people who are completely controlled by their party. Like nobody's gonna who's gonna check if they're all just loyal to the Republican Party. This was so extreme that Republicans and Democrats sat down years ago to talk about like why they opposed it.
This group, two Democrats and two Republicans, all former Kansas governors, think that is a bad idea.
We're suggesting that there's no reason that they shouldn't all be retained regardless of which governor appointed them or which party that governor belonged to.
It's a big deal. We're not talking just about a few. We're talking about the concept itself, the stability of the courts, and then, as we're talking about here, the total potential upheaval of the whole system.
The process has been in place for 60 years in Kansas. It's worked very well under Republican governors, under Democratic governors.
Look for this group to
Y'all get the point. I think that Republicans didn't even have enough votes to get this even over the line the first time they tried it. Um, if you don't know, Republicans will use the rules and loopholes currently within the system to gain more of an advantage than they already have. Um, they'll go behind closed doors when they don't have enough votes and twist legislators who actually have a conscience into voting for policy that they don't want to vote for. They'll be like, "Oh, well, if you don't vote for this, we're going to take away we're going to boot you from all your committees, or if you don't vote for this, we're going to primary you, we're going to kick you out." And so they use this thing they used to get this bill over the line, call of the House, which is just a way for the speaker to hold legislators hostage as they try to twist arms to get votes. The missing number is never missing, but is intentionally hidden by the speaker. It's wild that this procedure is legal. So like somebody will walk out, quote unquote, and then while they're like, oh, we can't count all the votes because not everybody is here. Dan Osmond was there. He's a Kansas representative. He said a member walked out between votes, and now we're all just sitting here stupidly pretending as if we can't find him, so Republicans can delay and try to wrestle out one more yes vote. These are the games we play in the Kansas legislature. So yeah, will Republicans go for this? I don't know. We're dealing with a different Republican Party than we did years ago. They're a lot less sane. The Republican politicians, the MAGA politicians, are a lot more ruthless um, than their predecessors. So I'll keep you updated. We'll see what happens. If Republicans do manage to get this through, it'll be a sad day for democracy. But yeah, stay tuned.